What's up guys, Fish here, and I'm doing this video special for Stanek Pro. He is just getting into the YouTube game, and I thought I'd help him out because I listened to his very first commentary because I just went with him to go get his HD PVR, and it's very rookie, but it's totally understandable because mine was just the same. So as you can see here, this is my computer screen, Sony Vegas already open, everything like that. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go into one of my videos, and I have everything on my desktop, so I'm just going to come to my desktop. I'll just pull a video in here, see one I named. It's an S&D game, so just wait for it to load up in Sony Vegas. And then we could get rid of this window once it loads into Sony Vegas. Alright, now down here it's going to be building the peaks, and this should it's gonna be a good few minutes because my computer is not the best, so I will be back momentarily. Alright guys, so I'm back now. So first things first, the first thing that I noticed in Stanek's video was I believe he put a little bit of color correction on there, but I don't think he really went deep into the depths of color corrections and things like that. So here I'm gonna show you the corrections and the brightness and contrast and the sharpness that I use on my videos. So what you're going to do is you're going to come over to here to the video effects tab. You're going to come to brightness and contrast. You're going to drag reset to none to like right here, because that'll make it so that it applies it to the whole thing even if you needed to split the event. So you drag there and this pops up. What I do for this, and I'll click during the gameplay so you can see the difference. What I do for this is I do 0.17 for the brightness, and you'll see on the screen it gets really it looks really bad. For the contrast though, you put 0.51, and look at that. It pops. It makes the colors come out very much, and it pops the screen out. Then what you're going to do is you're going to come down to color corrector secondary, not the first one but secondary. Again, drag reset to none to over here so that it applies to all the tracks, and wait for the window to pop up. Obviously, like I said earlier, my computer is being a little slow because I'm frapsing and it's not the greatest computer, but what are you going to do? You got to work with what you got. So saturation is 1.681. These saturation and gamma are the only two things that I change. As you've seen, saturation brought it up even more, like brought out the colors even more. For gamma, I put 1.086, and then it's gonna look exactly like this. And I personally believe that looks really nice. If you want to change it up a little bit, go ahead. But these are my personal settings. Then finally, you're going to come down until you see sharpness. Sharpen. I apologize. And again, pull it to the track. And then what I do is 0.319. And as you'll see, it goes from... Hang on one second here. My computer's freezing up on me a little. As you can see, it'll go from 0, just like this. And if you look at the lines, like even around the words search and destroy in the bottom left hand corner, if you look at the words, they pop as soon as I put it at 319. Everything just gets a nicer outline and a nicer detail to it. So that's what I do for color corrections, sharpness, brightness, everything like that. Then the other thing that I noticed was when you commentated and you made a new track right here for commentary, or however you did it, you never changed the volume here of the gameplay sound. So your voice and the volume for the gameplay were at the same level, so sometime in the gameplay it took over your voice and you couldn't hear yourself. So what I do is I bring it down to around 25.9, 25 to 30 I would say is about perfect, because it's not very loud as you could hear it. You could still hear the gameplay, but then if you wanted to commentate, you could still hear yourself. And yeah, So if you have any other questions, guys. Oh, I almost forgot. One more thing. This right here. This little box, the event pan crop box. You want to make it, because I don't know if you could see, there's these little very slight black lines on the upper hand and the right hand of the video. So what you do is you just drag it a little bit. I already have one saved as a preset under HD PVR, and it just pulls it in a little bit just so everything fits nicely in there. And now, as you can see, there's no black lines. And there we go. I think that's it. That's all I got. If you have any other questions, please just let me know and I can help you out. I'm out, guys.
So I wanna. You kill the kid in the back? One more.